Have you ever wondered what secrets lie beneath the seemingly serene lives of Japanese women? Beneath the surface of their carefully maintained harmony, a complex web of cultural expectations, societal pressures, and age-old traditions reveals a side of Japan that few outsiders truly understand. From their beauty routines rooted in centuries-old customs to the challenges they face in balancing modern career ambitions with traditional family roles, the story of Japanese women is one of resilience, adaptation, and evolution. But what makes this exploration even more intriguing is the unexpected, and sometimes startling truths that emerge when we peel back the layers. From strict cultural dress codes to unspoken social expectations, each revelation will deepen your understanding of a society both fascinating and enigmatic. And one of the final facts in this journey might just change the way you see Japan forever. So stay with us as we embark on this eye-opening journey. And if you love discovering the marvels of the world, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more. Welcome to World Marvels. 10. The pressure of beauty. In Japan, beauty transcends personal appearance. It's a cultural phenomenon shaped by centuries of history and societal expectations. During the Edo period, pale skin was the hallmark of refinement and wealth, symbolizing a life of privilege away from the harsh sun. Women used a white powder called iro to achieve a ghostly, ethereal glow that spoke of purity and social status. Today, beauty standards in Japan have evolved, but the emphasis on flawless skin remains. Skincare has replaced heavy makeup, with modern routines focusing on hydration, sun protection, and enhancing natural features. Products like essences, serums, and sheet masks dominate, reflecting a national obsession with preserving youthful, radiant skin. However, these standards come with societal pressures. Many women feel compelled to conform to these ideals, often at the expense of self-expression. This deep cultural connection to beauty reflects not only aesthetic values, but also the enduring influence of tradition on modern life. 9. Career versus family. Balancing professional ambitions with traditional family roles is one of the most significant challenges faced by Japanese women. Historically, societal expectations dictated that a woman's primary role was to maintain the household and care for children, often sacrificing career aspirations. Even today, these traditional values persist, creating a cultural divide for women who seek both professional success and a fulfilling family life. For those who prioritize their careers, the label koshi, used to describe women who chase work over marriage, remains a subtle form of criticism. The pressure to marry and raise children before a socially acceptable age creates additional challenges, particularly as women juggle financial independence with societal expectations. Interestingly, a growing number of women are choosing unconventional paths. Some opt for marriage without children to avoid career disruptions, while others delay marriage entirely. Surveys indicate that while 35% of women plan to return to work after raising children, only 5% aim to remain single and focus solely on their careers. This delicate balancing act reflects the evolving yet deeply entrenched dynamics of gender roles in Japan. 8. Gender inequality in the workplace. Gender inequality in Japan's workplace is a persistent issue, reflecting the nation's struggle to bridge the gap between traditional values and modern expectations. Despite advancements in gender equality laws, women remain significantly underrepresented in leadership positions. Currently, women hold less than 15% of senior roles in Japanese companies, a stark contrast to countries like the United States and Sweden, where women occupy nearly 40% of such positions. The wage gap further underscores this disparity, with Japanese women earning an average of 40% less than their male counterparts. Beyond financial inequality, workplace discrimination is pervasive. One notorious example was the Tokyo Medical University scandal, where the institution admitted to deliberately lowering the entrance exam scores of female applicants to limit their enrollment. Workplace harassment is another critical issue. Recent surveys reveal that 1 in 3 women has faced inappropriate behavior at work. Yet many choose to remain silent, fearing retaliation or judgment. These systemic inequalities not only limit opportunities for women, but also hinder Japan's potential for a more inclusive and innovative economy. 7. The marriage deadline. Marriage in Japan is more than just a personal milestone. It's a societal expectation that carries significant weight. Women are often encouraged to marry young, a cultural norm encapsulated in the term Christmas cakes. This label, likening women over 25 to unsold holiday desserts, implies they are past their prime. By their early 30s, women may face even harsher judgment, with terms like New Year's noodles suggesting they've become undesirable. Although attitudes are gradually shifting, the pressure to marry remains strong. Many women delay marriage to focus on education or careers, but they often face criticism for prioritizing personal growth over traditional roles. This tension is particularly evident in Japan's declining birth rate, which policymakers frequently tie to women's changing priorities. For single women, societal judgment can feel isolating. Even as Japan modernizes, the expectation for women to follow a prescribed life path underscores the ongoing struggle between tradition and individuality. How will these shifting norms shape the future of relationships in Japan? Only time will tell. 6. Cultural dress codes. Fashion in Japan reflects a delicate interplay between tradition and modernity, with an unwavering emphasis on modesty and respect. The roots of this cultural expectation trace back to the kimono, an iconic garment that embodies elegance, restraint, and social harmony. While kimonos are now reserved for formal occasions like weddings or tea ceremonies, their influence persists in everyday dress codes. Modern Japanese women are expected to maintain a conservative appearance, particularly in professional or public settings. Skirts are typically knee-length or longer, and tops avoid exposing shoulders or cleavage, even during the sweltering summer months. In workplaces, dress codes are even stricter. Women usually wear skirt suits, often paired with simple, low-heeled shoes, and accessories are kept minimal. Wearing strong perfumes or bold jewelry is discouraged to avoid drawing unnecessary attention or inconveniencing others in shared spaces. These standards reflect a broader cultural value of modesty and harmony, prioritizing the collective over individual expression. While some younger women are beginning to embrace more modern and global fashion trends, traditional norms remain deeply ingrained in Japanese society, reminding us of the nation's commitment to preserving its cultural heritage even in a rapidly changing world. 5. Solo travel and societal expectations. Globally, solo travel has become a popular trend, especially among women seeking independence and adventure. Yet, in Japan, the concept of women traveling alone often clashes with traditional societal norms. Japan's collectivist culture values group harmony over individual pursuits, and solo activities, especially for women, can be seen as selfish or even risky. This perception is rooted in long-standing cultural expectations that women prioritize their roles within the family or community. For a woman to venture out on her own is sometimes viewed as stepping outside these boundaries, drawing quiet judgment from others. In conservative regions, such behavior might even be considered inappropriate or rebellious. However, younger generations are beginning to challenge these norms. Inspired by global movements promoting female empowerment and independence, more Japanese women are embracing solo travel as a form of self-expression and exploration. Popular destinations like Kyoto, Osaka, and Hokkaido have seen a rise in women traveling independently, but even in this progressive shift, many women remain mindful of societal scrutiny. This delicate balance between tradition and modernity highlights the evolving role of women in Japan. Solo travel, once considered a bold or unconventional choice, is slowly becoming a symbol of independence and personal growth for a new generation of Japanese women. For the role of food in tradition and health. Japanese cuisine is celebrated worldwide for its balance, precision, and aesthetic presentation. However, for Japanese women, food is not just about nourishment. It's a reflection of tradition, health, and cultural identity. Many dietary customs are tied to life stages, seasonal beliefs, and even spiritual practices, creating a fascinating blend of ancient wisdom and modern health trends. For example, pregnant women traditionally avoid raw fish and processed foods, adhering to customs that prioritize maternal health and fetal development. Similarly, seasonal eating is a cornerstone of Japanese dietary culture. Foods considered cooling or warming are selected to align with the body's perceived needs during different times of the year, promoting overall balance and wellness. In recent years, modern Japanese women have started blending these traditional practices with contemporary nutritional knowledge. This hybrid approach emphasizes both physical health and cultural preservation. Staples like barley tea, *mujica*, and miso soup are not just dietary choices. They represent a commitment to holistic wellness, connecting the body and mind to nature. The culinary habits of Japanese women offer a unique lens into how tradition and modernity coexist in daily life. They remind us that food is more than just sustenance. It's a way of honoring the past while adapting to the future. 3. Tattoos and cultural stigma. In Japan, tattoos are far more than a personal fashion statement. They are deeply tied to cultural history and societal perceptions. Historically, tattoos, or irizumi, were associated with the Yakuza, Japan's organized crime syndicates. These intricate designs, often covering large portions of the body, were a marker of loyalty and status within criminal circles. Even today, the stigma surrounding tattoos remains pervasive. Many public places, such as traditional bathhouses, *onsen*, swimming pools, and gyms, still ban individuals with visible tattoos. The association between body art and criminal activity lingers, even though not everyone with tattoos is connected to the Yakuza. For women, the stigma can be even more intense, as tattoos defy traditional ideals of modesty and femininity. Despite this, attitudes toward tattoos are slowly shifting. Younger generations, influenced by global trends, are increasingly embracing tattoos as a form of self-expression. For many women, getting a tattoo is not just about aesthetics. It's a statement of independence and individuality. However, these changes are gradual, and the cultural tension surrounding tattoos continues to shape public perceptions in Japan. 2. Silent struggles in marriage. Marriage in Japan often brings with it a rigid set of expectations for women, many of which reinforce traditional gender roles. While legal frameworks promoting gender equality exist, cultural norms continue to dictate that men focus on work while women handle domestic responsibilities. This stark division of labor leaves women disproportionately burdened with household duties and childcare. After marriage, many women face significant challenges in balancing family obligations with professional aspirations. Data shows that Japanese women perform 2.5 times more housework than men, and few husbands take paternity leave, perpetuating the cycle of inequality. Returning to work after childbirth is another hurdle, as women often encounter limited opportunities and discriminatory practices, including lower wages and fewer chances for promotion. For single mothers, the challenges are even greater. Over 55% of single-parent households in Japan live below the poverty line, a stark contrast to the national average of 15%. Societal judgment and insufficient government support compound the difficulties, forcing many single mothers into low-paying, unstable jobs. These entrenched inequalities not only hinder women's financial independence, but also perpetuate cycles of economic hardship. As Japan faces a declining birth rate and aging population, addressing these systemic issues has become more critical than ever. 1. Women's voices and social silence. In Japanese society, the concepts of taitmei, public facade, and true feelings, are deeply ingrained in social interactions. Women are often expected to embody taitmei, using polite, indirect language to maintain harmony and avoid conflict. While this cultural expectation promotes social balance, it often silences women, both in public and private spheres. This societal silence manifests in various ways. In the workplace, women frequently find their voices marginalized, with decisions dominated by male colleagues. One high-profile example occurred in 2021 when Tokyo Olympics official Yoshiro Mori made dismissive comments about women talking too much in meetings. Though his remarks sparked outrage and led to his resignation, they reflected a deeper cultural bias. Even in personal relationships, women are often expected to defer to their husbands and prioritize their family's needs over their own. This pervasive silence extends to serious issues, such as underreporting of workplace harassment or personal violations. According to Human Rights Watch, 95% of women who experience assault in Japan do not report it, fearing societal judgment or an arduous legal process. Despite these challenges, A growing feminist movement is encouraging Japanese women to break free from these cultural constraints. Activists are using social media platforms and public protests to advocate for gender equality, signaling hope for a more inclusive future. Japan is a country of contrasts, where tradition and modernity coexist in a delicate balance. The experiences of Japanese women reflect this duality, as they navigate beauty standards rooted in history, gender roles steeped in tradition, and evolving societal expectations. Each facet of their lives, from workplace inequality to cultural stigmas, offers a glimpse into the complexities of a society that is both progressive and deeply traditional. What surprised you most about the lives of Japanese women? Is it the persistence of traditional expectations or their resilience in adapting to modern challenges? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of Japanese culture, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us uncover more stories like this from around the world. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the marvels of our world.